There are a few key things in Madden 26 that you have to be doing to make sure you have a God Squad team. This year, it is easier than any other past years to have a really good team in Madden, dating back all the way to like Madden 16. I think was the last time it was this easy to have a really good team, as Madden is feeding us good cards for very low prices. This is the one year where I'm like, Madden might not truly be buy to win. There is some aspects of the game where, yes, it doesn't help no money spent that crystal card during the game or whatnot, but they give a lot of free cards that you can earn just by playing the game that can absolutely make you a God Squad on any team. Now, the first thing we go over, and the first thing we've been wanting to go over for every video, and I remind you guys, as I'm looking at my team and you're like, God, there's a lot of Panthers. That's because it's a Panthers theme team. There's also not a lot of Panthers, because this year theme teams are more important than ever. Now, with that, they're also releasing more cards that have all 32 chems more than ever. As you can see on my starting team, if we just go through Panthers, I have one singular, or actually two. Bradley Bosman was a Panther. Two linemen that were Panthers on my team. My tight end, Brock Bowers, is currently not a Panther. Jeremy Shockey, Tommy Tremble, obviously. My wide receivers, Nico Collins, Amari Cooper, Devontae Adams. Not a single one of them ever played for the Panthers. Then we have DJ Moore and obviously Xavier Legette at the bottom here. My fullbacks are Greg Olsen and Keith Byers. One of them did not play for the Panthers. Cam Newton and Cam Ward are my quarterbacks. Now, again, Cam Ward's never played for the Panthers. And my running backs, Jameer Gibbs and Saquon Barkley, both never played for the Panthers. So if you're seeing this, you're obviously like, well, how is this a Panthers theme team? That's because this year they are giving you easy ways to get theme teams done. If you do not have a 50-50 theme team in this game, you are falling behind. That is the step number one to getting a God Squad in this game. I have made multiple videos of how to get your squad started. It's really way more daunting than it is. It looks to be like, oh, I have to do all this and buy all these cards. I promise you, it's not that expensive. I've gone over in past videos where you can do it for very cheap just to start. Or if you want, hey, if you have a Panthers theme team right now and you're like, I want to go with the meta, which is Giants, Cardinals, or Rams theme team, you can also do that. There's also other theme teams to look at to build a God Squad of your choosing. Especially for the lower tier cards, you can look more to different chemistries. For example, let's go over the chemistries for the new one, the one that's everybody's meta running, that is in comp scene. They're running one of the theme teams of the Giants, Cardinals, or Rams, along with the Unreal Moments chemistries. The reason why they do this, now again, this only runs to the 16th, so it's only going to be in the game for about another week until Most Feared comes out. But the reason they do this is because it gives speed boosts, it gives zone and pass blocking and acceleration, throw power, run blocking, change of direction, all of those boosts to Unreal cards. Now, Unreal cards is the promos that are constantly dropping. You have the Odell Beckham Jr.'s of the world. You have the Stephon Diggs. You have Lawrence Taylor. You have Mike Jones. You have the Saquon Barkley that came out. You have the Antonio Cromartie. There are so many cards. The Case Keenum is one of the best quarterbacks in the game. There are so many cards that are in this promo that you can use to get 30 of 30 chemistry that pair with those theme teams that are now making God Squads. Now, if you're like, hey, God, I don't have the coins to do all that, that's fine. You also could just do the Unreal Moments and try to get 30 of 30. It's really not hard to get 30 of 30 plus a theme team, because a lot of these, as you can see, Luke Kuechly gets 2 and or 3 Unreal Moments chemistry. So a lot of them, you only really need like 15 of these guys, or 14 of these guys, or 13 of these guys, whatever it is, the exact number, depending on 2 or 3 guys you need to really unlock these Unreal Moment components. Obviously, I'm not doing it because I just like my Panthers theme team, and the Panthers don't have a lot of Unreal Moments, so I'm not pairing them with that. I'm also not super sweating my balls off, but if you wanted to do that, that is very much a option for you. So those are 2 theme team ideas. And again, there's going to be more for Most Feared, all that sort of stuff going forward. So again, if you're looking in the forward projections of like, hey, I really want a God Squad, that's another way you can do it. Another way to do it, and again, I'm trying to make this as cheap as possible without like adding, obviously you would buy a God Squad. Anybody can buy a God Squad, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about other things that implement to your team that you must have to make your team better at a very low level. Now, again, Devontae Adams and all of the field pass players must be on your team. Must be on your team. As you can see, I'm already max level 45. You can also get max level 45 as of right now in the game very easily by just doing challenges. As you can see, if you go over to the programs, you can have all of these programs, whether the Unstoppable or Unreal Moments, that give you 175,000 XP per. I didn't mean to back out. There are 3 of those. That is 525,000 XP just by completing these. And again, to max out your XP, it doesn't tell me how much exactly it would be, but it's got to be around there. 525,000 should be enough. So you should be able to get to around level 45 by doing those moments. They're super easy to do. You really just can play the game and unlock those missions as you go through. It's like rushing touchdowns, or passing yards, if I'm not mistaken, offensive yards, whatever is super easy to do. Make sure you're doing those objectives as well, because you can unlock the field pass players who turn into absolute monsters. As you can see, this Devontae Adams on my team. I had the Cam Ward before I got the Cam Newton. The Cam Ward was also fantastic. He had 96 throw power on my team. Devontae Adams has 92 speed, 88 jumping. He's 6'1", 91 catching traffic, 91 short route running, 94 medium route running. This card plays phenomenal, and you can get him for absolutely free. If you want to go a different route, you can go a defensive player like Jonathan Allen, or I have the Carlton Davis, who plays phenomenal on my defense. 90 speed at 6'1", 89 acceleration, at 90 play rec, 92 man, 93 zone, 93 press, at a very good height. Jonathan Allen in the middle gets inside stuff ability, so he's obviously one of the better cards in the game as of right now. And again, I only have him to 89, but you can level him up to 90, and he's a fantastic card. 94 power move with 93 strength, 93 tackling. This card is fantastic as well. 6'3", 300 pounds in the middle there, forcing that middle defense. So again, those are the players you can get for absolutely free. You also can get a Dre Greenlaw and a few other field pass players for 0 cost. The Cam Ward up to a 90 overall as well, who I used for quite a while, is fantastic. And again, these cards are the Ahmad Membu, who I have, who's a guaranteed right tackle. All these cards get all 32 chemistries. They should be on every single team. Then if you have a little bit more coins, obviously you can start investing in crystal players. Jameer Gibbs is way out of 99% of people's price ranges. But if you get like a Fred Warner, if you get a Micah Parsons, who are all very, very cheap. Saquon Barkley is a little bit more expensive, so maybe not him, but a lot of these guys, Nico Collins is cheap. A lot of these crystal cards are very cheap. Pat Surtain is now very cheap as well. His Redux card is super duper cheap. It's like 250K now. So if you can get your hands on these all 32 chemistry cards that upgrade your team with zone, man, acceleration, whatever it is, that upgrades your entire theme team, the entire thing. So if you have all 50-50 Rams, for example, that will upgrade all of your Rams players. That is phenomenal and something you should take advantage of. If you have this, the crystal players with the Unreal players with a theme team, you can get +4 speed on your team, or even up to 5 speed on your team, which is just absolutely broken at the highest level, especially right now where speed is so important. So now again, that's absolutely nuts. You also can get guys like Brock Bowers for super cheap, who are all 32 chemistries. Those are the main guys I would be looking at. There's also going to be another MCS event coming up, so make sure to pay attention for that. Follow on Twitter, because I'll post about it on there, where you can get another Kyle Hamilton, who also has all 32 chemistries, just by watching the Twitch streams for the Madden tournament. So those are what you should be doing: field pass, crystal cards, investing in cards that are going to help your team long term, doing the field pass objectives, as well as those get you good packs. So make sure to do those as well, because again, you do not only get the player upgrades, but you also get great packs along the way, where you can earn a ton of coin. Like premium legendary option packs is guaranteed coins. Same thing with the epic option packs and whatnot going forward. So you have guaranteed coins there. So once you start stacking up those coins, you'll be able to thrive there. Anything in the store, I mean, I just kind of look for the lower offers that could maybe be a value, and some coin offers maybe that could be a value. Nothing too crazy here that I would look at in the store, though, and I really don't suggest spending money. I also suggest waiting on these so you can upgrade all of your field pass players. So if you have like tokens, I don't really recommend ripping these, because these season tickets will transfer over to next season, and that will be very valuable for when you need these for next season. So I highly suggest holding on to your tickets if possible. With that being said, that's it for the video. Those are the key ways to make your team just that much better. Very simple fact of the video. Nothing really too crazy. Some of you guys that are more advanced in the game will already know, but for those that are newer to Madden, you should appreciate this hopefully a little bit, or learned anything from this video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, all that sort of fun shit down below. Let me know what you guys are rocking in the comments down below. If you're rocking the crystal players, whoever, let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.